Alright, this is my 1997 Mustang Cobra. At the time I bought it, I was looking for a car under $7 grand. Rear-wheel drive, V8, manual, not many search results. So I found this car. It was like $6,500. Then a few weeks later it was marked down to $5,500. Then a few weeks later it was marked down to $48,000. So that's when I called the dealer up. And I called him up and said, listen man, I'm interested in your Cobra, but it has 144,000 miles, so I'm a little concerned about how many miles is on the car. I don't want to buy the car and the thing breaks down on me a week later. It's going to hurt my feelings to blow $5 grand like that. So the dealer tells me to come down, give the car a test drive, and if I like it, we'll work something out. He'll give me a warranty. I was expecting him to give me like a 3-month, 3,000 mile warranty, something like that. He ended up giving me 24,000 miles and a 2-year warranty. So I still have about 8 months, 6 to 8 months warranty. Fuck, when did I buy this thing? In March. 2 years ago in March. When March comes around, that's 2 years ago. But yeah, I still got a couple months of warranty left. I only put like 8,000 miles on this car, I think. It had 144. I think it has like 153 now. I'm not good at math. You could figure that out. But yeah, a couple months of warranty left. It's been reliable. Nothing's broke. I'm almost hoping something breaks so it gets fixed, but it's a durable car, man. Really nice. I give the paint about 7.5 out of 10. It's not too bad. Could be shinier. The interior is really nice. I give the interior like 8.5 out of 10. Really nice. I really like the interior of these things. American cars get bashed for their interiors. I like the interior. It's really simple. This is before all the traction control and all that stuff. Tape player, CD player. What's that, Mom? That's old school, man. I actually don't mind the tape player. Here's how I listen to my tunes. I got an MP3 player right here, and I'm using the tape kit. So I actually like tape players on cars. This is a horrible car. If you're on a diet, check out the cup holder. Or if you're not on a diet, like, you know, if you want to eat while you drive, this is a horrible car. It's going to make you skinny. Look at the cup holder. Right by the shifter, so when you shift, you'll knock your cup over and ruin your interior. It's no big deal. I don't eat in my car anyway. I'm neat when it comes to my car. I don't eat in here, so yeah, I gotta have a manual, like I said, 5-speed. Now everything's a 6-speed. Floor mat's okay. The other side, floor mat's not as nice. Check it out. I'm a sucker for badges. Badges are just cool, man. Gives a car personality. See, this floor mat's a little beat up, but it's doing its job. It's protecting the floor. So, okay, it has 152,000 miles. So 144. That's 8,000 miles I put in this thing. So it's a fun car. For its time, back in '97, that was a high red line for a V8. Almost a 7,000 RPM red line. It makes the car a lot of fun. The rival for this car, the Camaro and Firebird, they only rev to like 5,500, I think. Then the LS1s came out and those went up to 6. But yeah, back in the day, man, 7 grand was a lot for a V8. Fun car. I'm averaging 11.5 miles per gallon. I don't care about the fuel economy. It's a fun car. It sees 7,000 often because it's fun, man. It sounds good. So there you go. There's the interior. Very nice. Very clean. Plain. But I like it. I don't like overly complex interiors, to tell you the truth. That's what I like about a lot of 90s cars. Simple interiors. And then here's trunk. I got this Cobra mat. Gotta get the Cobra mat. Spoiler, I like it. It's subtle. It's not too crazy. I think it looks good. I think it's a good looking car. This is an old body style now, debuted in '94. So it's almost a 20-year-old body style now. That's fucking crazy, man. So I appreciate seeing nice ones. I'm happy that mine's a nice example of the '95 Mustang. Went retro in '05. So yeah, this is a distant body style now. It's old now. It's an old car now. It's not a youngster, but still fun. Still fun. Haven't done much to the car. Short shifter and just some weight reduction. That's about it. Took the back seats out. The back seats are like, if you're like 2.5 feet tall, I'm probably gonna put a rear seat delete kit in it. I just put some carpet for now, but I'll probably put the panels in it. It's gonna regain like 7 pounds, but when I ditched the rear seats, I lost 50. So lose 50, regain 7. That's not a bad deal. I'll make it look a little nicer. Right now, it doesn't bother me. So got that. Short shifter. I'll go ahead and pop the hood right now. Okay, here's the engine. This is what makes a special car even more special. Little details like this. If you're a car guy, you're gonna think this kicks ass. If you're not a car guy, you're gonna think that's ridiculous. And you're probably not watching this video anyway if you're not a car guy. But for car guys out there, there you go. That's just cool, man. Little details like that just makes a car even cooler. Hand-built motor by 2 builders. Here's the sticker right here who built it. Donnie Campbell and Jim Adams. I don't know if they're still working for SVT, but if you guys are, here's your motor. I don't know if you have Facebook or YouTube or any of that. But if you Google your names or YouTube your names, you're going to find your guys' motor right here. I'm going to put you in the tags so you can find your motor. This is where your car ended up. Video about it on YouTube. So keep up the kick-ass work. And if you're retired, enjoy your retirement. Not many mods on this car. Really basic. Just wanted to keep the stock reliability, basically. 456 gears, I didn't put that in. Last owner put that in along with the short shifter. That's about it. He put a fender well intake in. I replaced it with the K&N intake. Right there. The old intake was all beat up and rusted out. It was like metal and beat up and rusted looking, so I replaced it with the K&N. I put Screaming Demon coils, and the back seats are removed. So not much done. I don't want to compromise reliability on this car. I just want to enjoy it, have fun with it. 96 to 98 Cobras have 305 horsepower. The competitor for these cars are the WS6 and SS Camaro. Both had 305, then in 97 or 98 they got 320. Ford countered, made these cars 320 horsepower, 99. This car wasn't made in 2000, just a Cobra R race car, 385 horsepower, only 300 made. Really rare cars. Then in 2001 this car came back, 320 horsepower. Went away again, and then in 03 the Terminator came out, 390 horsepower. Then the Camaro and the Firebird died. Then the Camaro came back later, so there's a little history on Ford versus GM. There you go, there's a motor right there. Very nice, very cool looking motor. Very charismatic looking motor. Okay, what I really like about this particular Mustang, if you have an eye for detail, it got a different hood from other Mustangs. Has a nice little bulge right here. I don't know if you can see the detail. That's really cool. There it is. Really nice. And then the scoops, they look like snake nostrils, like a Cobra. I think that's really nice detail right there. And then you gotta have the Cobra emblem up front. See if you can mix. Well used sports car. Well used. Have fun with it. Oh, I also got these lights. The old lights were yellow, so I got nicer lights so I could actually see it. Alright, I like little details like this in specialty cars. Gotta love the SVT logo. Special vehicle team, they're still kicking today, making vehicles like the Raptor. The Cobra now has 660 horsepower. Freaking crazy, man. Maybe someday I'll get one of those. I put this in right here, the Cobra letters. I'm surprised the last owner didn't put that in. And then I painted this section black. I don't know, to give it a different look. Kill the monotony of red a little bit. I think it looks good like that. Let's go ahead and start this up. Great sounding car. As time goes on, cars get more and more powerful, but the one thing that will never be outdated on this car is the soundtrack, the built-in soundtrack. That's never going to sound terrible. That's always going to sound great. SLP loudmouth mufflers. We'll do a drive next. I don't know if the camera will pick up the exhaust sound, but let's go ahead and do it real fast. Let's go back a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and go for a drive now. Okay, I'm going to do a quick driving video here. I had some footage, but I had the windows rolled down, so there was like too much wind noise, man. So we're going to try that again with the windows rolled down. Like I mentioned, this thing has 456 gears. Really short gearing. First gear only goes up to like 30 miles per hour. You could go like from first to fifth on this car. Like, doesn't like chug. That's how short the gearing is. Like I said in part 1 and part 2, you could get a brand new V6, Challenger, Mustang, or Camaro. All have 300 horsepower. Well, the Challenger's close to 290, but it's like 25 grand. Not everyone could afford 25 grand, like, especially if you're a kid. Unless you're lucky and your parents will hand you a brand new car, and if that's the case, more power to you. Why are you watching this video about a $5,000 car? But yeah, if you're lucky enough for that, hey, more power to you. Post some videos on YouTube, and you know, save the memories. But you know, if you're like the average kid, you're not gonna afford a $25,000 brand new car. You know, even if you're an adult, man. But let's go back to the kid story. All right, you're a kid, 16, just got your license. You got a job at McDonald's, your very first job. You work every day, save up that money. I mean, I don't know how much money you'll save up in 3 months, but I'm sure you'll be close to $5 grand. You can find 90 sports cars with 300 horsepower for $5 grand. 7 grand all day long, so 5 to 7 grand. I think that's doable if you're working at McDonald's. Let's say the summer's over, you know, work after school. Or hey, maybe you have cool parents, maybe they don't want to quite hand you a brand new car, but maybe they'll help you out. Tell your mom and dad, hey, I saved up 2 grand, how about hooking me up? Or I saved up 3 grand, how about hooking me up with 2? Or hey, maybe they'll hook you up with 3, who knows? They just probably want to see effort. They want to see you're working hard. Be a good kid. Volunteer at the shelter. Help old people. And they'll hook you up, man. Tell your mom and dad, don't fucking graffiti the sidewalks or buildings. Like, get like pretty good grades. Volunteer at the animal shelter. All that good stuff, man. They'll probably hook you up. But doable. 5 to 7 grand is very doable. Okay, now let's say you're an adult. You're in the real world. You got some kids on the way. This will never get old right here. Under a tunnel. That's why I rolled down the window. If that ever gets old, I'm not living life anymore. There's a few things in life that will never get old. One of them is revving under a tunnel. One of them is driving next to a wall and punching it, and the other one's setting off car alarms. If I no longer enjoy that, then I just lost my passion for life. There you go, 1 to 5th. There you go, 1 to 5th gear. That's how short the gearing is. I'm glad to stand 5th and talk. Alright, so there's a kid scenario, now here's an adult scenario. I'm going like 20 miles per hour. I know it's on this road. The car's distracting, man. I want to listen to it. I don't even listen to the stereo. Like if I'm just driving around town, like stop and go traffic, I don't even listen to the stereo. The car is the soundtrack for me. Like if I'm on the freeway and driving forward, then I'll turn on the stereo. Other than that, I don't even listen to it. For me, the car is the soundtrack. Okay, see. Now I'm off topic again. Okay, let's say you're an adult. You got kids. You got kids, right? So, you know, the wife needed a brand new Honda Odyssey. 30 grand, man. What the fuck? 30 grand for a freaking new van. Flip down DVD player. All that good stuff. So your wife won't let you buy a brand new $25,000 car. She said, no, that's too much money. Can't have it. Kids, baby needs a new pair of shoes. Kids need a backpack. So you do this. You work overtime at work, pick up those extra hours, save up 5 to 7 grand. So you say, honey, yeah, I still need to live life. I love the kids. I'm a good dad. Take them to play soccer and softball. Or you know, if you have a daughter, I don't know, I take her to ride horses and ponies. Let me have a car. It's 5 grand, 5 to 7 grand. Your wife should say yes. If she says no, it'll be like, honey, why are you being a douchebag? Good dad, working hard, let me live life a little bit. So there's 2 scenarios. 25 grand is a lot of money, even 90, man. God damn, what's the Viper cost now? 90 grand? I don't know if a lot of wives will let their husbands buy a $90,000 car. There you go. Multiple scenarios to why a $5,000 to $7,000 sports car from the 90s is a good idea. It's economical. Is this a through street or am I a freaking manhead? I'm gonna go this way. Oh, okay, it is a through street. Actually, my sister told me this area is haunted. That's the salt right there. She told me her friend, there was like a ghost in the back of his car when he passed the street at like 3 in the morning. It's pretty scary, man. I don't know if you're into the paranormal activity, but if that's true, that's scary, man. Anyway, this video is going to be really long. This combined with the walk around, combined with this drive video, this is pretty long already, so go ahead and end it here. I think I said everything I wanted. Alright everyone, kick ass, be safe,